which I've modified slightly. But Mr. Paul Kibet, Director of Secondary Education, Minister of Education, who is representing the CS. Jacqueline Onyango, Senior Deputy Director, Basic Education at KICD, our Group MD, John Gachora, our partners present, colleagues from NCBA, members of the press, and our real VIP guests, the students. Good morning, everyone. So it gives me great pleasure to add to the welcome to all of you here to NCBA House, and to thank you for honoring us with your presence and participation as we strive to shine a spotlight on some deserving students and their achievements. Chapter 4, that's the Bill of Rights, Article 43, subsection 1F of the 2010 Constitution, provides that every Kenyan citizen is entitled to, among other rights and freedoms, the right to education. Now, the Kenya Constitution is one of the most progressive in the world, and I have no doubt that all of us here intellectually embrace the importance of the right to education. That being undisputed, like other noble aspirations in our Constitution, dare I mention gender parity, perhaps a topic for another day, the challenge we must confront is that of practical implementation. A declaration, a statement, a provision for a right to education does not in itself provide the means. Now, I want to acknowledge today that the government, both the national government and at county level, churches, other religious organizations, and other bodies, including the private sector, play an enormous part, especially in establishing and maintaining educational institutions and facilities. And we commend this wholeheartedly. However, school fees have been found to be a significant barrier to attaining and sustaining educational enrollment, with poorer parents feeling deterred in sending their children to school. Now, I had various statistics. I don't know whether they're true, but the numbers are staggering, and hopefully maybe our colleagues from the ministry will put us right. But I understand that maybe 1.8 million Kenyan children of school-going age are not in school. There's also apparently quite a high primary school dropout rate, while the transition rate from primary to secondary is a challenge we're all aware of. And indeed, the media did a very good job just a couple of weeks ago of highlighting this. There are some very heartbreaking cases. So the challenge is there, and that we know. And we therefore believe that education sponsorship is vital to providing access to education, particularly for children from disadvantaged backgrounds, equipping them with the knowledge and skills necessary for sustainable progress and behavior. As you have heard, at NCBA, we are in the business of inspiring dreams and assisting people to realize their aspirations. As a responsible business, we understand and embrace the importance of sustainable development, and as a patriotic and committed corporate citizen, we are acutely aware that there are those in our community who are in need of support of others who are more fortunate than they are. It is our conviction at NCBA that there can be few more fundamental foundations or pillars, for that matter, of sustainable development and community transformation than the provision of access to education for all children. As you have heard, our sustainability initiatives work through providing children with access to education through strategic partnerships with like-minded organizations and those that share our values. At this point, I wish to recognize, although they have already been recognized, and express our sincere gratitude to our 6 long-term partners who are with us here today. We have the Palm House Foundation, we have EduMed Trust, we have M-Pesa Foundation Academy, Dr. Chosky Albinism Foundation, SOS Children Villages, and the Raja Kenya Initiative. Thank you very much, all of you. Our scholarship program is part of our education pillar and focuses on supporting initiatives that aim to enhance access to and the quality of education for academically talented but financially underprivileged children. This is achieved through financial contributions and mentorship provided on an annual basis. And our guest of honor allow me to make a mention at this point of that the mentorship program is just as important as the financial support. The mentorship plays an enormous part in shaping children into young adults with the values, the ethics, and the attitudes that will then drive and sustain them in their personal and professional life after they complete formal education. Some of the NCBA mentors are here with us today, and I wish to appreciate you also for your work in preparing these children to be the well-rounded adult citizens of tomorrow that we can all be proud of, as attaining now. Currently, NCBA has enrolled over 300 students in various primary, secondary, and tertiary institutions. Our scholarship covers tuition fees, textbooks, uniforms, dormitory supplies, and other related issues. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are honored to announce our 2023 sponsorship of 100 students with an investment of 11.14 million shillings. Now, over the years, our scholarship program has produced remarkable success stories, and I was given 3 to cite, but we've heard them from themselves today. We've heard from Godalyn Kakuya, who has done extremely well at KCPE, as we know, that's a record, but also I understand she got 8 A stars and further 2 A's in IGSCs, so well done to you. Another one was Wilson Mutiga. We heard from him. He corrected us. He's a third-year student doing dentistry at the University of Nairobi. And the third one I have here is Mary Mugure. She also has an inspiring story. As a beneficiary of the Palm House Foundation, she was able to attend St. Anne's Leoki High School from 2008 to 2011. And after completing high school, she went on to pursue a Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery at Kenyatta University, graduated in 2019, and today is a doctor at AIC Kijabe Hospital. And I'm sure she's making a huge difference in the lives of her patients and contributing to the profession and, of course, the wider community. Now, distinguished guests, let's go back to a moment to that issue of gender parity. You'll have noted that 2 of the 3 examples I was given to relate in my remarks are those of young ladies. This might be a coincidence, and no doubt we have other young boys who have done well. But to my mind, it is clear that providing education equally to both genders, these issues will solve themselves naturally. In the years to come, the pool of talented, educated women will be so strong that there will be no need to prescribe ratios. Women alongside men will be elected to offices, recruited to positions, etc., purely on the basis of the best person for the job. All these students, both boys and girls, and their rewarding performance are a testament to the impact that our education and mentorship initiatives are having in the lives of young Kenyans and in unlocking their full potential. Their stories serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of believing in ourselves and our abilities, and in working hard to make our dreams a reality. And as we say at NCBA, I urge all of you, go for it. Make us proud, and God bless you. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, back to you.